I'm speaking with Melanie Greig, who's been on the pod before.
Podcast.
How are you, Melanie?
Doing well. It is Tuesday morning, so
Yes.
the last day or penultimate class before the last day, I guess.
How soon do you leave?
I'm leaving Thursday or Friday, depending on how
dang.
quickly I can pack everything up.
So you're like almost gone.
Yeah, well, because I'm done with 3 of my classes.
Oh,
I
okay.
submitted everything, and then all that I have like a Russian exam that's like a take home, so I can do that at home, and then I have a paper that's due Friday.
Ew.
But yeah, I can't start it until, because it's like based off of class content that's today.
Wait, so you still have? Oh my gosh! So it's a 3 day. That's so frustrating. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're in final season right now. I leave next week because I have an exam on the last day of finals, so I'll like move out the next day. Are you like nervous to move out? Because I don't like know how I'm gonna fit stuff in my car.
This is like a problem that we have every year, because we don't have a van, and we don't, it's not like, we don't have a sedan either. I don't know what you would call. It's a Toyota Highlander. You can
Oh
look
my
that
gosh,
up.
we have a Toyota Highlander
yes.
too!
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so we're working with the same material here.
Every year, like, there isn't enough room, like, it's like, the car is so stuffed that there isn't enough room in the passenger seat.
Oh my gosh.
So, like, if my mom comes down, like, we both have to take the train, like, back home, because only my dad is able to fit in the car.
Wow.
But yeah, and so, I don't know, I'm also kind of, like, I know this time last year I was definitely like very ready to go home and like very like excited to be out, but I do like, I like my room a lot this year, and I also, Callie is a great roommate. I'm like gonna be sad to like not have her anymore, but it is like I am ready to go home. I'm not ready to pack everything up. That's gonna take a lot of time.
Yeah, that's gonna be like actually terrible. Dang, I'm just scared for the packing part, because I mean, I like school, and I actually wouldn't mind staying a lot longer. Like, it's been good so far, and I really like my room, too. Like, I like my bed here more than my bed at home.
No, my bed here is so much more, because it's the mattress topper.
Yes, the mattress topper.
It's so comfortable.
Oh my gosh.
I love that mattress topper.
Like, my comforter at home is, I want to say 20 years old. We just, like, have kept the same set in our room, because we all, like, shared a room. My mom wanted us to have the same one, so it's just stayed.
Yeah, mine is, like, from when I was a kid.
Oh, okay, yeah. So, like, I don't know, my comforter here is, like, fluffy, but my one at home isn't a comforter. It's kind of just a blanket.
Oh, okay.
Like, it's a quilt. Okay. But it's, like, a very, like, thin quilt.
I understand.
So I'm just cold out. Maybe I need a new comforter. We'll see if I do that.
Yeah, well, because here I have a comforter. Like, this we bought for college, but then at home I have, like, a duvet cover.
Oh, okay.
But it's, like... So it's really for the winter, but I'm just too lazy to switch it out.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
Does it get, like, really hot?
I mean, like, my room is... It's, like, it's sometimes cold, sometimes warm.
Mm-hmm.
It depends.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss having my own thermostat, because, like...
I know, I can... Because my dad loves cranking up the thermostat.
No.
And it is, like, periodically 74, 72 in our house. And I am, I've been living at, like, 65 degrees.
That's wonderful.
The whole year, and it's great. Like, I'd rather be slightly cold, because then you can have, like, a blanket.
And it's cozy.
Then I'm so, like, this is my normal temperature, and then I get home, and then, like, 72 is, like, hot. Yeah.
And then you go outside, and it's, like, 90 degrees, because we're in Nova.
Yes.
Like, I kind of have the opposite problem, where I also keep my room at, like, 65, 66. Mm-hmm. Sometimes my roommate will, like, turn it up. I feel like we have a mini battle going, and neither one of us has acknowledged it, but, like, sometimes I'll just be, like, sweating at night, and so in the morning I'll, like, switch it, but, like, we have a week left. It's fine.
It's fine.
But at home, technically we keep our thermostat at 68 degrees, but something's wrong with our house, I think. Okay. Like, not actually wrong with it, but if you go in the basement during the summer, it's usually, like, 55 degrees or something down there, and it's just cold. And, like, my mom's like, no, I turned it, like, up to 68. Okay, I'll turn it to 69 or 70. And we're still just, like, shivering in the basement. Because, like, the basement is our family room and everything. Yeah, so
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna miss controlling the temperature.
That's fair.
Yeah. So I wanted this episode to be, like, a little recap of the year, but I don't really have a structure for it other than ins and outs. Like, I don't know. We could do highlights, but I feel like my memory is not gonna serve me well.
We can do, like, things, like, I didn't sentence to finish that. I was hoping I would just figure it out as I
You
was
are
saying
Michael
it.
Scott.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What is it? Oh, sometimes I start a sentence. I don't know where it's going. I just hope that I find it along the way.
Exactly. It's the energy we all want.
We could talk about, like, things that... We do have, like, ins and outs.
Yeah,
so, like,
no,
we have things to talk about.
Yeah.
But we could talk about, like, things that...
Just before we get into that.
Yeah, or, like, things that we... reflections. Like, we'll figure it out.
Yeah. Real quick announcement. Melanie and I are roommates next year.
Yay!
In the room that we're recording in, because we've reselected it.
It's still my room. Well, because we both, like, the way tech does is that, like, you get, like, both roommates get a time slot, and then whoever has the earliest time slot, like, that's the person that does the room selection. So that was me.
Turning off my
and then I, like, did it during class. And then
Melanie, I appreciate that so much.
It was worth it. Well, like, the only rooms that were available were either, like, the giant ones,
which are nice for some people, but
right.
a little too big.
I felt it was a little big freshman year, and they're like, the way that it's done is that I honestly think that it's the same size as this room, just, like, horizontal instead of vertical.
And so I feel like it would be hard to have a couch in there,
right?
Because it would just be sitting in the middle.
It's in
of
the middle
room.
of the room. Like, there's nothing.
Like,
you don't have as much wall space.
The structure of this, I used to be like, no, I kind of still want the big room, and then every time I come in your room, I'm like, this thing is huge.
Yeah.
Like, it's next year's room, but Melanie's current room, like, she's a full-on couch in here, and nothing is cramped.
Yeah, it's a couch, and then, like, we have enough room that, like, you can fold it to, like, a bed.
Wait, really?
Yeah, this
oh
one.
my God.
It's like a...
Okay,
it's a
I
futon,
want this.
and
Dang.
Callie has all this.
We'll get a
stuff.
futon next year for sure. Yeah. I've been trying to figure this out. Like, I know my mom's gonna be like, no, we don't have space to bring it home, but we can
That's
sell
my
it.
thing too, because I'm like,
I say we get one and sell it.
Yeah.
Or something. Or we can, like, buy it from someone we know, like, and not some creepy frat dude. But, like, you know, someone who's like, wait, is Callie taking it to her apartment next year?
Yeah, I think so.
Dang it.
I know, a lot of the stuff that's cool in my room is all Callie's.
We'll become the ones who have the cool stuff. It's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah, I know you will, like, miss having Callie as a roommate.
I'm very happy to. I'm very excited.
I'm really excited too. But yeah, it is also weird, like, switching roommates, because you're like, oh wow, this is like the last week.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah.
When is Carolina leaving? Is she leaving?
I think next week.
Okay. Yeah.
I think like next Tuesday or something.
Wow. Okay,
so
that's
we're
nice.
around
Yeah,
at the same time.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's
When's
good.
Callie leaving?
I think also next week. Okay. She has a final on like the last day for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm really excited to decorate our room and stuff.
Exactly.
I think it'll be good.
It'll be good.
Do you want to go to our ins and outs?
Yes, we can.
Cool.
Do you want to go first?
I'm trying to figure out a good first one to start with. My first in is going to be Plato's Closet.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a good one.
I'd heard of it. Like, they obviously have it in Nova and like other places, but the one here is really nice. And maybe it's just because it's a college town and like a lot of girls are like giving away their old clothes. But I've found a lot of things there that I actually like, which I used to not find while thrifting, but like I want to go there again this week before we leave so I can get some last minute summer like tank tops and stuff.
Good. Yeah. Sure.
So
definitely Zoe and I have been in the one at home. Like there's one near my house and it's still, I think it's smaller than the one that's here.
Oh dang.
Yeah, but it's still, I mean, like they had nice stuff. I think it's nicer because we also went to a Goodwill, and I can, like, you can tell that there's like it's like the same as here. There's like the stuff that's at Plato's is a little more nicer.
It's definitely more like current stuff versus like a random T-shirt you find at Goodwill that like says like best granddad ever, and you're like, oh nice,
thanks. Yeah,
thank you for that.
Yeah, that is true.
Oh wait, I just thought of another in, so I'm gonna write that real quick. Okay. Yeah, no, so thrifting in general, I want to continue doing that.
It's a fun thing. I've also been trying to like buy less. I think that's one of my goals is, like, for the future is to like do more like thrifting rather than buying more new clothes because it is cheaper.
Very much.
And it is like it's also like I know more like sustainable.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. Yeah, that is.
Part of me loves new clothes though, so it's like hard to. I think I'm gonna just like have to be more like discretionary about it.
Yeah. I was looking at like the Altered State website yesterday and I was like, I would be broke in like 2 seconds.
Can we real quick talk about that actually? Because Melanie recently found some great things in Roanoke, which is like 40-ish minutes from here. I would say.
There's an altered state at the
and
mall
they shut them all down in Nova.
I know.
There's an altered state there. Like, their
so
sales
excited.
section gives me life.
I know.
Did you find anything there?
I didn't go.
Oh, okay.
Sammy and I just went to Marshall's.
Okay. Marshalls is great though too.
Yeah.
I really want to go. We'll go to Marshall's this summer.
So many things.
So many things.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'll put that on here. Okay. That'll be the next thing wait, why is my notes app is back to working.
That's good.
Okay.
Do I say anything? Or do you say
Yes.
Okay. I have on here pasta dishes. That's my in.
I love that.
I really like pasta, and I haven't been able to have it too much here because besides like the one at West End, which is like I can only have it so often.
Yeah.
And they only really have one thing, but
They
I love
really
pasta, and I just really want to cook a lot of pasta this summer.
That's
and, like,
actually
the
really good.
Pasta sauce, like it's good. I'm excited.
I didn't even think about that because like I feel like I have a lot of pasta at home, and like my mom is a very good cook, and she'll like make all these different things, and there's a lot that I want to try, and then you come to college and you're like, spaghetti. Nice.
Yeah.
Do you have any like particular one in mind?
I really like it's like vodka pasta. It doesn't have vodka in it, but that's just like what it's called.
Yeah,
but it's
I know
like
what you're talking about.
that's like one of the popular ones, I think. It's like the blush pasta.
Ooh.
Which is really good. They do
that
have
sounds
that
amazing.
at West End, actually.
Oh, okay.
I like just tried it recently.
Yeah.
But I do like that. I've also I kind of just want to make like a salad. I'm like really like I've talked about this with Luke a lot because like we both are like really sick of the food here.
Yeah.
And especially like because I live on obviously I live on campus, like I'm stuck with the food that's here, and so sometimes I'm like, if I have to have like Chick-fil-A one more time, like I'm gonna explode. Like I'm so like, and it's only so often that like I can have
the same thing,
like the same thing,
over
and so
and over.
I'm very excited to like be able to cook and like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But,
that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm fully with you on that.
Yeah.
And then, are you into meal prep at all?
I've been like when I was at home like over break, I started doing not like super extensively, but like just like making some things like ahead of time.
Yeah.
If I was already cooking.
Especially for like, since you're gonna like intern somewhere.
Yeah.
You'll probably need like to pack lunches or something.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about this too, because like, no matter where I work, I'm trying to work full time. That's up in the air. I don't know where yet.
Yeah.
I find out later this week.
That's
but I've been like thinking about meal prep. I'm like, ooh, I can make like pasta for the week, and then like, I don't know, a good summer pasta salad.
I keep seeing like a lot of things with like those like lunchbox, like the stackable lunchbox thing. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Ooh,
and like they can, I'm like, that's
little Tupperwares.
Yes, it's so cute. And I'm like, oh, like you can put all these little things in there.
I love Tupperware.
But yeah, I know.
Maybe Tupperware should be an end.
Tupperware should be it.
I got really into bento boxes for a while, and I like,
those are fun.
They're very fun. Okay, should I do an out?
Okay, sure. Yeah.
I feel like this is where it switches to a little more serious. Not like serious, but mine bounce all over the place. So the one I have written first is hanging out with people who don't like you. That sounds so sad.
I 100% get what you're saying with that. Yeah.
I feel like in college everyone's just like trying to make friends, and so like I made my like first few weeks friends, and then I realized finally like by second semester that there were a lot of friendships I was trying to force because I wanted those people to like me, and I wanted to like fit in with them. And then eventually Jack was actually telling me that like he grew up with the phrase like go where you're wanted.
That's true.
And I started to like spend a lot less time with those people who I just like, who are, not to sound sad, but like kind of excluding me.
Yeah.
And that's fine, that happens. Like, you're not a fit for everyone, but
still.
Yeah. I was like, oh, I don't have to spend time with these people who aren't really like that fun to be around anyway. Like, I can make new friends, what? And then I did make new friends.
Good. Okay.
Yeah. No, I do friends. Yeah.
She has friends, everyone.
I do. But, like, I actually ended up finding, like, 2 new friend groups.
That's great.
And, like, I really like those people. And I hope that, like, next year those stay. And obviously, like, I don't know if they will because summer happens and, like, things change. But I don't know. I definitely am done with trying to make people like me if they aren't my people. Because, like, I'm not going to change.
Yeah.
They're not going to change. And that's fine. They're probably good people, too. But they're just not my people.
That's good.
Yeah. You said you felt that too?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like this year I've definitely been able to have, and also I'm like, obviously you're here, so that helps. And,
yeah,
like,
no, Melanie's like the good, like, constant friend. She's always there, but.
Yeah. But yeah, like this year I feel like I've definitely like have like some friends that are here and everything, but last year I think we've talked about this before, like I don't think I really had like friends that were here, but the people that I was hanging out with, like, you know, like the girls in my hallway or like you know, whatever, like I was hanging out with them because like there wasn't anyone else at that point, because you're like, oh, like I get like everyone in freshman year like just kind of makes friends with their hallway people, and like that's who they hang out with,
which
and
like works for a little while, for sure.
Yeah,
but
and like I know some like, and I have like I know some people that like they love the people from their hallway and everything. But for me, we just didn't really match very well. And especially like the first semester, like we're gonna be like I'm in the architecture like LLC, and so especially first semester they didn't have a lot of homework, and so they had a lot more free time to go hang out and do stuff, and like I would be working at the library a lot, so it just like didn't really match up, and we didn't like, there are things that they like doing that I didn't want to do and that kind of stuff, so I was like, okay, whatever. But it was hard because like part of the problem is like, oh, everyone else is making friends with people in their hallway, so like I'm not able to do that, then like I don't have
and
any
you feel
friends.
that pressure to make friends the way everyone else does.
But I ended up finding people just like from the clubs I was doing, and like other just like from a couple of my classes and stuff, so it worked out.
Do you mind if I like also put like my feet up?
You can totally
okay. I was like sitting very much like prim, and I was like, I don't know what to do with my hands.
That's okay.
No, that makes sense. I was gonna say, like, I felt that too. Like, I didn't make any friends from my hall, and like I have a couple friends in my LLC, and that's where I did find some people. But like, for the longest time, I saw like my LLC, like there were like cliques in it, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not in them. Like, but also I think that's the kind of freshman friend that people say they don't stick with, because once you're not living together,
that's true.
Like, and maybe some of them will stay, like definitely some of them will stay friends, and it'll be great. But like,
that happens.
And there was also, I know I've talked to you about this off the pod, and I'm not going to say the name of this group, but there was a group I joined that I really thought I would make friends in. And this also meshed with some of the people from my LLC who kind of like, I thought I was going to get along with, and who just ended up being very much temporary friends. Like this group I was in, I've decided to become a more peripheral member of it, because it's still important to me. Like, it's mission, but I know I'm being really vague, but you know what I mean.
Right.
Yeah.
That happens.
Yeah. But you're right, like the other clubs, I feel like that's where you like find people. Like, was RGL one of those for you?
It was RGL, mostly like IRL, really.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
And everything, because like Cameron, like Elizabeth and Vicky. And I ended up like Lauren's in RGL, but I also had like a class with her freshman year.
Oh, okay.
And so we just sat next to each other every day.
Oh, that's actually really nice.
But yeah, I think it's also like, you have to remember too that, you know, it's a different, making friends in college and like friendships in high school are like very different, because especially our high school, like everyone kind of knew each other anyway, and so like you have more friends in that sense. But with college, it's so big, no one's gonna know who your friends are. So
you can't be like, oh, like I'm going to do this,
right?
People are gonna be like, I don't know who that is.
It's also like it's okay to have like less friends too. Because you don't need to have. It's as long as like the friends that you do have like are good people and like are, you know, helping you and supporting you. In that sense, then like that's all that you really need, too. But,
I like that a lot, actually. I think that's a really important thing that like, I think people tend to find that out like a little later, and I think that's a good thing to learn like now, Because also, once you're out of college, of course, you won't have the same... Unless you live in a big city, which I do plan on, maybe, probably-ish.
My out is not as serious. The first thing that I have is boyfriend-length socks. They're out. I don't like them. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's like, they're not ankle socks and like crew socks, but
I
boyfriend
thought you said
length.
boyfriend linked.
Oh, no.
And I thought you were talking about the magnetic that like held hands that I saw on TikTok.
I mean, like, the
boyfriend length.
Boyfriend length with a TH. Socks, I don't like them. They bother me. It's like, just be ankle socks or be crew socks.
Is that like,
it's like
here?
They're like midway.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like very short.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah, I know. And I was like looking at them because I almost bought them like from American Eagle because they had some good designs.
Too.
But then I was like, I don't know, because then like it doesn't. I don't. This is so stupid and like
no, I'm
like,
here for it.
Because then like I can't have like a sock that's not an ankle sock in the summer because I don't feel like I'm gonna have a tan line.
No,
you know?
that's so
and
fair.
And also like it's not all the way up to like, you know, the regular crew length
where
I
it
can
looks
like
like
wear
a
them
cute
like
little crew sock.
Right, like a crew sock like at the gym or something.
Yeah.
So I was like, it's just, I don't know, they're out.
No, that's actually a really good. You know what? That makes me
like
feel
so
better because I
sillier.
was thinking of buying them.
Yeah.
Because I like see
the
them
designs
around.
are cute, like because they tend to have cuter designs.
Yeah, because they're like.
Yeah.
Just like they're socks, so it's like the designs get gross soon in the wash
That's
anyway.
Yeah.
No, I support this so much. Go Melanie, like speak your sock truth.
Boyfriend socks.
Why are they called boyfriend socks?
I don't know. I have the same thing with like, you know, boyfriend jeans.
Yeah.
Like, what does that
I don't
mean?
get that. I get like the boyfriend like flannels.
Yes.
Because sometimes they'll be like
sense.
oversized.
Yeah.
But, like what are boyfriend jeans?
Someone please.
See, I'm gonna look this up. That's why we have the computer here today.
You have like boot cut. You have straight
boot cut
leg.
makes sense to me.
Yeah,
right?
it's like a boot cut, flare, wide leg, like straight leg. That makes sense. I don't understand. Like boyfriend socks. Boyfriend jeans.
Can we just like steal socks from our boyfriend and like are they gonna be that length? Is that like because I know men's socks sometimes do come up to like right there.
Yeah.
Can I just like ask for socks?
Just like some socks.
Like why buy them? You can steal them. I don't steal. Only from Jack. Okay, boyfriend jeans versus mom jeans.
Gonna be honest. Oh, I guess.
Wait, I don't know which.
Boyfriend jeans.
I think they're just more straight out.
Because are those are mom jeans. This is a visual gag, so
yeah,
we're talking about things that you can't see.
Picture like on Instagram. I feel like I need to like put pictures in Instagram, like the pictures of like my guests, like you see on Secret of Stars podcast. If you're listening to this, you should go listen to Conduct Her.
You love Mrs. Star.
Yeah, I love Mrs. Star so much. She was our choir teacher. But she has a podcast and she like has pictures of her guests and I like am not sure how I'm supposed to do my like podcast Instagram. Anyway, boyfriend jeans look like they're the more straight.
They look like
down.
Like if you like Googled like 90s like high-rise jeans, they would look like that.
Yeah,
but I feel like that's also what mom jeans are.
I think mom jeans might be like a little more tapered in at the bottom.
Okay.
Like they're not. They're just not quite as wide at the bottom.
That makes sense.
Because I'm now remembering some mom jeans I used to have, and I think I have more boyfriend style jeans now. But like,
okay,
I don't know. Those look kind of the same to me. And I guess
the mom jeans like are more. They're like more. They're not.
Fitted.
Yeah, they're not like skinny, but it's like less of a wider leg. Like it's more. Narrow, I guess.
Okay, this is kind of making sense. Wait, I'm. There's so many things, like, especially American Eagle will label things like the boyfriend jacket. And I'm like, what does this mean?
Yeah.
I'm going to find this, like, while I swear this won't take too long, but let's just do a quick search of boyfriend into the American Eagle website.
Yeah, there's boyfriend socks.
Oh my gosh, what the heck?
They have, like, a boyfriend shirt. What is that? That's just a regular
Oversized,
shirt. You don't
I
need
think.
to call that, like...
Yeah, I think it makes it sound more fun. Yep, there's the boyfriend length socks.
And they're so cute. They have
Are
Snoopy on them. Like,
okay, now I want them.
I want to buy them. And like
but
I know that
persevere.
but I know and it's fine. It's
the boyfriend jacket. Okay, I understand that.
That makes sense. It's like oversized.
That's actually like
that's
low-key the one I want
get from your boyfriend. Like that makes sense.
Wait, Jack, do you have a jean jacket that I can use, please? I've been looking for an oversized jean jacket at like every thrift store and I can't find one.
You have to look at the men's section. They have better jackets.
Yeah, I think Plato's last time I was there just didn't have a jacket section or something. Maybe they'll bring it back. But, like, people wear jackets year-round. Oh, my gosh, they have boyfriend joggers. Okay, I need to, like, get off this train. I'm gonna, like... Boyfriend denim vest? What is the difference?
That's just a regular vest.
That's just a regular vest. Okay, yeah. That kind of upsets me. I don't understand that.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
In.
Oh, my next in. This is actually really funny because you were talking about how you don't like this, but VT dining.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't say I prefer it because, like, yeah, I'd rather cook for myself. And I'm excited for when I'm off campus so I can do that, or, like, when I'm out of college so I can do that. But I, like, overall, I started the year, like, being a real big college dining hater because I didn't have as much choice. But I kind of like the dining here now because I found, like, a few things I really like. And it's sometimes it just feels easy to go and grab dinner.
Yeah.
And, like, there are days I still hate it. But I think, like, overall, I'm pretty happy with it in terms of, like, the luck of the draw for, like, college dining. I think we definitely, like, Tech does live up to its...
Plus
I think
we have, like, there's the new one that's opening.
Yes! I'm really excited about that. Yeah. We're getting Perry Place next year.
It's, like, a Mediterranean place.
Yes. I'm really excited for that. I've heard it's good.
Yeah, that's what
when they, like, sampled it out.
Do you know what? Luke was telling me about this. Do you know why Tech is placed so high on the college food dining scale?
Why?
It's because they have, like, there's an athletes only, like, dining hall.
What?
Yeah, I know. And it's only for, like, it's, like, a multi-million-dollar facility.
Where is it?
It's, like, in the... I don't know
what
like building. It's, like, one of the buildings
thing?
That's... Yeah, the athletic center that's, like, next to the football stadium. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, my gosh.
And you can Google it. It's, like, the nicest, like... dining thing.
Okay, screw you, Tech.
I know.
VT dining is an out.
I was equally mad when I found out about
VT
this.
dining is out now.
That's why it's ranked so high. Because I like
that's
the
so
food,
fake.
Like our dining, like the regular dining halls, like are good.
They're fine.
But
now.
I've been wondering. I was like, why are we like number 2? Like because I'm
doing some more research.
I've seen like Princeton, like Harvard dining halls. And
yeah, they're nice.
So I was like,
UCLA is like
there.
Nice food.
Yeah, and so it's that one dining hall is literally like, it's really nice looking. And they, like, put so much money into it, and they have, like, actual food there.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Screw you, Tech. I hate you. Okay. Yeah, no. Boycotting dining.
Look at that.
No, it looks so nice.
I know.
And it has a view of the... This is so messed up.
But you can see, there's, like, I think they have, like, like, look at the... Yeah.
This looks
like
so nice.
It's, like, an actual, like...
It looks like a restaurant. They have, like, a wood-fired oven. Excuse me. Okay, I will say some of our dining halls look comparable.
They are nice. Like, Turner's is good. Obviously, West End is good, too.
Yeah, and I don't see pictures of food, so maybe, like, the food is good but not, like, crazy better. But I don't know. Still, this feels wrong.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's this one influencer I like who was a student athlete, and she talks about, like, some of the mental health challenges of it. Mm-hmm. And I do believe that there are good athletes out there who are also good people.
Right.
But, like, we live in the athlete dorm, and from my experience, a lot of the athletes have just been kind of mean.
Oh, yeah, they, like, totally... People, like, will ask me about that. They're like, oh, like, you're in CID, like, do you, like, do the athletes, like, you know, hang out with you guys? And we're like, no, there's a very clear...
There's a
like,
very clear divide.
Between...
Like, I've been just, like, straight up insulted by some of them.
I know. Well, like, especially, like, they're always, like... like, and I get it, like, if I was a student athlete and I had, like, a free, I guess I would think the same way, like, I would probably get
but you're a nice
head.
person,
but, like,
so, like,
but it's
I understand, like, just hanging out with athletes.
Right, well, and especially, like, they all have their scooters, just, like, zooming around, and, like, I pay for your tuition, like, okay, my next in is, I put down here natural hair and, like, no makeup for summer.
I like that.
I think that this is also, like, Mary Claire and I have been talking about this because I've been trying to find, like, better, like, the hair products that I've been using for, like, my natural curly hair, I think, like, they just might have been a little dated and they weren't really working for me as much anymore. So I had to find some new ones because my hair has been really dry lately. And I think that's because, like, I, you know, straighten. Because in the winter, I don't like, let my hair air dry naturally because it's cold and I don't, like...
You don't want to freeze
I don't want to catch
hair.
a cold, like, or whatever, because I feel like every time I dry in the winter, I always end up sick.
I think you might be from, like, Victorian England.
I swear.
You might be in Pride and Prejudice. Just, I went out in the cold and I got a cold. I don't know.
It just happens. Like,
no, I believe you.
Yeah,
It just
like,
feels very, like...
Yeah, and so like, I'll blow dry it, like, I'll straighten it in the winter and stuff, but I think that, like, it just got really not helping anymore. And, like, the products I was using, like, I don't think it was really helping, like, with like heat
moisture.
Protection, that kind of stuff. So I've been really... And I, like, got some products, like, this weekend with Sammy. And I think this is, like, day 2, so it's a little more messy.
No,
but
it's really
a
cute.
lot.
I was going to say your curls are really, like, defined and nice and,
it's
like,
much better than they were, like, the past.
They're amazing, actually.
They were just, like, I think my hair, like, I wasn't really taking good care of it. So I want to be able to, like, be better about not straightening it, and letting it be natural. Because also, too, like, I'm also worried about, like, because, you know, like, Taylor Swift, like, had naturally curly hair, and then, like, she's talked about in interviews where, like, eventually it just got, like, straight naturally. Like, I want, like, I don't want to, like, lose...
I've been wondering about that.
I was, like, curly hair.
Curls go.
And stuff. And so I don't want to, like, straighten it so much that, like, that's just how it happens and everything. So I do want to, like, make sure that I, like, keep those things.
It is hard, too, especially for, like, curly-haired people. Like, there's a lot more that goes into it, so it's, I feel like, a harder formula to get right. I do like the products you're using right now. Like, I've used the, like, Not Your Mother's stuff, but also, like, your hair just looks really nice right now. But especially for day 2, like, it looks like you, like, just, like, did it.
What I did, too, is that, so Callie has one of those, like, night cap, like, silk thing. So I got one of those, and it held, like, and it does, like, I can tell, like, there is a difference, like, on the days when I use it, like, just for sleeping, because some people have, like, a silk pillowcase, but I'm like, that's, like,
feels
if I then I have to, I know it feels expensive, and it's also, like, if I, like, sleep at home and then I don't have it, and then I'm here, and then
it's harder,
like,
for sure.
So I'm like, this is whatever, like, if I go to a hotel too, you know, so I have, like,
this
sleep cap bonnet, and it looks very silly, but it does. It does help my hair, like, not be as frizzy and everything.
No, those are great.
So that's another in.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
bonnets, we love them.
Yeah.
I love that.
Thank you. But
do you want to? Oh, sorry, no. Continue.
Well, I think it's important to, like, just because I feel like at, like, high school and, like, college, like, freshman year too, especially, like, I was still, like wearing makeup and everything, and, like, I think it's important to just, like, let your skin breathe. Like, I haven't put on nail polish in, like, a while either, because I noticed, like, my nails have always been, like, very, like, feathery, kind, almost, like, they just break very easily.
Same.
And I was I was wearing, like, I was putting on nail polish, like, every week since, like, high school, or, like, freshman year of high school, really. And so that's, like, a long, I never really, like, had, like, time for my nails to, like, just breathe, and I can tell they've been, like, it's been, like, a month now, and they definitely have gotten, like, more stronger, I would say. So
that's good.
Just kind of stuff like that.
Dang, I didn't realize it had been, like, years of nail polish. I knew you had it for, like, a while. I didn't realize it was, like, that intense, though. No, every time I wear nail polish probably twice a year, and every time it ruins my nails. So, like, I can't get manicures. I think I will for my wedding someday, and that's it.
I've been thinking the same thing. I'm like, yeah, like, I want to get, because I got my nails, I've, like, been... Like, I went with Mrs. Starr a couple of times, and, like, some choir people, to get her nails done, and I never got, like, I just got regular, like, gel polish, but the only time I ever got, like, acrylic or, like, dip things was for prom, and Zoe and I both went, and I had to, like, keep asking the lady. I was like, I don't, because I don't like my nails long, and I knew that, like, I wanted the dip thing, but I didn't want them, like, I still wanted them, like, short, because my nails are, like, pretty short naturally, and everything. And so I kept having I need to get boyfriend length. I was like, what is this? And I kept asking, like, the nail tech lady, I was like, can you please make it shorter? And she kept being like, why? Like, and I was like, no, like,
please, I want to use my fingers.
Like, and they were cute. I'm glad I got them for them for prom. Like, it was fun. Like, and they were cute and everything. But I couldn't get, I had to have, like, I came home and I had to have my dad, like, take my contacts. I couldn't, like, my nails were so long, I can't, like...
That scares me so much.
And I had to be like, Dad.
Like, I know people talk about figuring out a way to do that.
I know, like, you can do it, like, I ended up, like, having to do it, like, from the side, but eventually...
But then, like, what if your, like, middle finger accidentally scrapes you?
It was so annoying, and, like, eventually, like, I didn't want to have to, like, go back, because you have to pay to, like, get them off, and I didn't want to have to do
that.
so I like did something that you're not supposed to do, and I like,
just, like,
I straight up like ripped them off. Like,
it's probably so satisfying though.
It was really nice, but it was also like I was like, oh my, like that really messed up my nails for a while.
No, God,
but I was like, I can't. I didn't even last a week. I was like, I can't do this.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
I once put on press-on nails. It was like in Italy.
Oh yeah.
And I was like ripping them off in cathedrals across the country.
Driving me nuts.
Like,
that's funny.
It's so hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Maybe for my wedding I'll get like gel.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know who will relate who's listening to this. Like, you know how you hear that like every girl has if they have a Pinterest account, they have a wedding Pinterest board. And not like everyone, but most people.
Oh.
I fully have one.
Oh,
and
yeah.
like I've thought about this so much recently. I've been like, I keep getting like wedding dresses on my like For You page and stuff, and like my Instagram.
That's cute.
Wait, I'm gonna say Pinterest, Instagram and Pinterest,
Yeah.
and like I'm thinking about nails now too, and because like also it's just a day where you get to like fully like glam out and do all the things, kind of like prom again, and like not that weddings and prom should be compared, but in terms of like,
you know,
you have a date to your wedding.
You have a date, obviously.
Oh my gosh. I want to like rebrand weddings as that. So I'm bringing my date to my wedding. He's my fiance, and we're getting married at the wedding. Oh my gosh.
We're on the same page.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm very excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to do an out?
Oh yeah. Did
break
you do
up
an
the pattern?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. My next out is metal music.
Oh.
I'm talking about
what I thought
was my ins are like, my ins make sense, but my outs are like really random. Just a heads up.
No, mine are too. I think that adds to the chaos and the fun.
And metal music, it's like I'm not talking about like Deftones. I'm talking more about like Metallica and like Slayer and like Motley Crue.
I totally know who these are.
Yeah, they're just
Metallica
bad. You don't know about them because they're bad, and that's why they should be out.
Okay.
And, like, but I mean, like, because I feel like it's just noise, you know? Like, just make better music. That's all that there is really to it. So that's
I just love that you also listen to metal. Like,
I don't like I listen to Nirvana a lot, but I don't know how. I guess that's just regular rock music. I don't know how you would classify that.
I don't know.
I don't
either.
really know. Yeah.
I feel like you're the type of person where, like, in the gradient of, like, I know this is memes, so, like, I'm about to talk about memes, which I know isn't as funny as seeing them, but, like, looks like a cinnamon roll could kill you. Looks like they could kill you as a cinnamon. I think you're the person who looks like a cinnamon roll but could kill you.
Thank you. Yeah. That's a very high compliment.
Like, Melanie, you think she's listening to, like, which, I mean, obviously Taylor,
I do listen
like,
to
you
Taylor,
listen to Taylor, but also then, like, you're listening to Nirvana, like, half the time, too.
They're gonna be my top artists.
I love that.
Like, I really want that to happen.
I love that so
in,
much.
Like, a cool way. Yeah. Like, but, I don't know. Anyway.
I love that.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see Spotify Wrap for next year.
Excited.
It's gonna be
rough.
rough.
I feel like I've been really all over the place.
It's kind of fun, though. Like, makes it more, like, surprising.
I can tell that Spotify is a little confused, because you know how, like, it'll give you, like, the playlists that are for you and everything, and you can tell that, like,
so, like, we don't even know
really
how to sort these
you
into
anymore.
categories.
Yeah, like, it's like, you've been a little crazy. Like, yeah.
I love the, like, looking at the Spotify mixes, and they'll have, like, love core mix, shower mix, like, singing in the car mix, and then they'll have, like, this is another thing where I need to actually look at it, it's because
crying afternoon, or, like,
and those, like, kind of make sense to me, but then it'll have dirty pop mix, goblin core mix.
What does that mean?
I don't know. It's a really, really great question. Lit shower. Sensual.
What's the difference
Yacht.
between a regular shower? Yacht.
Angry whistling mix.
Spooky evil gay mix.
I think Spotify thinks
Bubble
I'm
grunge.
bi. Bubble grunge?
What does that mean?
I don't know. Wait, let's see.
I don't know what those...
Beach Bunny.
Beach Bunny?
I know that. I don't know what any of these artists are.
It's just...
Except Beach Bunny.
Yeah.
Bubble grunge? Okay, I kind of get what they mean, actually. If you, like, listen to any Beach Bunny, you'll know exactly what it is. Okay, well, that's weird.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, should I move on to my out?
You're out.
My out is knee injuries. Oh. Oh my gosh.
I was getting a phone call.
And I sent it to voicemail. Sorry, Dad.
It's okay.
I don't really know what that was. We'll see. Hopefully everything's fine.
Okay.
Knee injuries.
Knee injuries.
Cute voice call. Or phone call.
That's an out.
Yeah. There's not really more to say. I just finally can do leg day at the gym again.
Mm-hmm.
My knee is better.
That's good. Okay.
Can I switch to my in now? Because that was kind of a boring out. Going to the gym in the morning and lifting. And just, like, lifting in general. That's an in. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was talking to Jack about this. I saw somewhere, he either sent it to me or I just saw it, but it was, like, a custom bluey lifting belt. And I thought it was funny, but then, like, he was like, oh, that's actually the company I got my lifting belt from. And I was like, oh, dang. And I kind of want to get a lifting belt now. I wouldn't get a bluey one. I think that it's cute, but, like...
Yeah. It's also funny to me that there's, like, a market for people that would buy the bluey.
But it's me.
Belt. Yeah, I know.
I am the market. Like, they know their audience.
Yeah, I know. It's funny.
Oh my gosh. I kind of want to, like, get more into lifting. I've been going to the gym 2 to 3 times a week now.
That's good. Yeah.
Because, like, I've been trying to figure out, like, what I enjoy in terms of exercise. But, like, I do like all kinds of things, but the one thing I consistently, like, that always, like, feels really good to me is, like, going to the gym and lifting. And, like, I don't know if it'll be as consistent over the summer. We'll see. But, like, at school, I like it, especially since War Memorial Gym is going to open next year.
That's true.
Even if it's crowded at first, like, eventually it'll be normal.
Yeah. Much better than having to walk, like, 20 minutes.
Oh, my gosh, yes. But, like, I just, like, always feel really cool when I see muscles. And, like...
Yeah.
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 And yeah, no, I think it would be, like, kind of funny to get a lifting belt and, like, equipment, but also, like, I genuinely want to, and, like, I want to get a gym bag, and, like, I got my shaker bottle and protein powder, and I'm not big into those yet, but, like, I don't know, I want to learn to deadlift this summer. Jack's gonna teach me, and we're gonna, like, go to the gym together, and so I'm excited for that. So I was looking at lifting belts today, and they're not, like, there's a range. I thought it was just going to be, like, $200 for all of them. It's not.
Okay. Good.
I found, like, a $40 one, too.
Fine. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So we'll see if I get really into that, but, like...
Do you know about, there's this, this isn't on my list of ins, but it's a new in that I'm just thinking about.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's this one Instagram account. It's Fit Foodie Living. She is my favorite person on Instagram right now.
I love that.
Luke showed me this account because she has, like, good, like, meal prep stuff.
Well, that's fun.
Or not meal prep, I guess just, like, general, like, high protein recipes that are, like, actually good.
Yeah.
But she's just basically, like, very girly in the gym, and
I love
it's
that.
just she's so fun, and, like, she's so nice.
I like that. I think we need
Yeah.
more of that in the gym, so it doesn't have to be like, oh, I have to be, like, tough if I'm going in the gym.
No, she's so fun, like, she's so cute, and, like, all it's like she has, like, this very, like, sparkly pink.
Oh my gosh, maybe
belt,
that's what I'll get.
and, like, it's just very fun. But yeah, she has, like, a lot of good. She has, like, some exercise routines that are on there. You can tell, like, she's been starting to do more, like, filming her exercise routines.
Yeah.
But she has, like, a lot of, like, really good protein recipes that are, like, actually good.
That's good to know, actually. 'Cause, like,
but yeah,
that is hard to just be, like, getting enough.
She's very it's
I'm
like
gonna
Liv
write that down.
Carbonaro is her name.
Liv Carbon. I like that.
Like, she lives.
Her
in,
name
like,
is basically Carbonara.
Carbonaro.
Wait, Fit Foodie
Living.
Okay, I'm gonna look that up. I will be following that later. Maybe I'll, like, tag her in this. Like, you should probably be like, oh my gosh, a podcast.
No, I love her so much. She's so fun, and, like, she does help me because, like, I feel like sometimes, like, I'm like, oh, like, it is more of, like, every time I go to the gym, I'm like, wow, I'm, like, one of, like, 2 girls here.
Yeah.
And, like,
it's so overrun by men.
And
some of them are respectable, but some are just so...
Like, this is just a gross place to be. And, like, yeah.
Like, sometimes I don't know if guys are necessarily, like, looking at me. I'm not trying to assume that. But, like, sometimes I feel a little creeped out by certain guys at the gym. That's all I'll say.
It's not good.
Yeah.
Her account is fun. It's like, girl at the gym. And, like,
I think we need more girls in the gym who are sparkly.
She's great.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. What's your in?
Oh, my other in is that... classical music.
Oh, I like that.
I love classical music.
I like that. Metal's out, classical's in.
Metal is out, classical is in. Well, it's like when I was a kid, like, my parents, like, we were, like, the car that had classical music playing in the car.
Same.
All the time. Yeah. And so I just kind of, like, I love classical music. I've been listening to it more recently, just, like, while studying and everything, but I also started listening to it, like, while I'm walking around campus.
I love that.
And I
That's
feel,
so peaceful.
like, it's so peaceful, and it's also, like, I feel like, I'm listening to classical music. Like,
I'm better than you!
It's, like, this is such a bad, like, I'm being so egotistical about it, but it is, like, good. And I think it's also, like, it's just, I think it's just more, like, wholesome. Not wholesome isn't the word I'm looking for, more, like, intentional with the way that it's created, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, yeah.
Absolutely.
It's a lot. It's like, you can
taking
tell that,
a lot
like,
more
people
coordination
thought,
and
people put a lot of thought into that. And it's just
good
really pretty music.
Way to think about it. Like, yeah, I grew up listening to it in the car too, with, like, my dad especially. Yeah. And it kind of just sounded like random notes on a flute to me. And, like, I played flute, so no hate to the flute. But I guess I didn't really think about the fact that it was much more intentional. That's so true.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah.
Thank you.
Especially around campus, especially if it's, like, a sunny, beautiful morning.
I was doing that yesterday. It was really nice.
That sounds so lovely. Maybe you'll start a trend.
Classical music, guys. That's what's
Classical music on campus.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds beautiful. I love that. I have no other words to say other than I love that, but I do fully love that.
When is your out?
I actually have to see. I'm not really sure. I have a few I could go with.
Okay.
I'm trying to mix them up so it's not, like, back-to-back similar things, I guess. So, my current one, going 5 months without seeing Jack. Oh my gosh.
That should be out. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll be, like, visiting each other next year and stuff.
Good.
Yeah. So, it's not gonna go 5 months again,
right.
But I was like, oh my gosh. I'm counting down the days right now. It's 45 days currently until I see him. Which I know sounds a little insane to count down, but, like,
you can count that down.
We're in month, like, 4 of not seeing each other since winter break right now.
It's been a while. Like,
yeah. Every time I see a picture of him, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's Jack!
Yeah!
Like, like, it's gonna be so weird seeing him again. I remember, like, over Thanksgiving break when I saw him, it was the first time in, I think, 3 months then. And I was, like, hugging him, and I was like, this is weird. He's a real person.
It was
like,
fun. No, it was looking at the same thing. Like, every time I saw him, I was like, oh, like, you got taller. Like, it's like, you visibly changed since the last time I saw you.
It's so strange.
Yeah.
Like,
and it's like, it's been such a long time. Like, your haircut is different. Like, but it's like, you're
it's
so
like
excited.
you know each other so well.
And, like, you're so excited. And I'm happy it'll be nice. That's, like, I'm glad that you're going to be able to see him soon.
Yeah. I feel like I'm going to go absolutely feral and just be, like, jumping around and be like, oh my gosh, it's Jack!
Yeah. Looking at it the same way. Like, when, like, we saw, like, the first time freshman year when we were long distance that we saw each other, like, after a while, it was, like, for his birthday.
Aww.
And, like, we literally just, like, hugged for, like, 15 minutes because we were both like, ah! Like,
yeah.
It's so nice to see her.
That's the plan.
But, yeah. Like, you'll be good. It'll be there 45 days. It's better than 46 days.
It is. And, like, in the grand scheme of things, that's not that long. Because,
it is a long
like, there's
time.
stuff happening in there, like, finals, like,
Sure.
that's gonna pass quickly, and then I'm gonna work for a few weeks, hopefully, and then switch to an internship.
Whatever.
Hopefully. Or Trader Joe's or something. We'll see. Trader Joe's, please love me.
Trader Joe's
as much as I love you.
work.
Yeah, we'll see. I applied, so.
That's good.
So, like, stuff will be happening. I'll be seeing friends. It'll be summer. It'll be fun. Like, I'm not gonna just be, like, sitting there twiddling my thumbs, but it still is, like, I'm so antsy to just, like, see his face.
Yeah.
Like, it's such a weird feeling. I know you understand, but, like, long distance is so weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I will be doing anything I can to avoid... Like, obviously, it's better... Like, I would always, like, wait for him. But, like, also, I'd rather not have to wait.
Yeah.
I'd rather see him, like, every 3 months, maybe.
It's fair to admit that it sucks. Like,
it sucks
obviously,
so
like,
much.
great, like, you know, I would rather do long distance than, like, not. But it
still
isn't, you know...
It's not ideal.
Right.
No one's like, fun.
I'm excited. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
no, like, I think his family's visiting him for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, you're visiting in the fall.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, hopefully, like, over his spring break, he can come here and I'll, like, visit at some point.
Do you guys have plans for, like, the summer?
This summer, he's very much not, like, a thinking, like, planning ahead. He has, like, things he'd like to do, but he's like, I just don't, like, want to set them down as plans, because, like, he's fair. Very spontaneous. I'm very planned. So I have a list going. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I have a list.
Yeah.
He doesn't know everything on the list. I told him I'm gonna just wait to tell him what's on the list.
Yeah.
And, like, he'll come up with stuff. But, like, our anniversary, we actually switched it because it was, like, 4 days before his birthday, and I was, like, talking about, and he's like, oh, shoot, like, we should probably space them out more. So we switched it from when we became official to our first date, which was, like, 2 weeks before that, or 3 weeks or something. So it's now going to be June 25th.
Okay.
Yeah. So we've been dating 10 months.
That's good. That's a good date.
Yeah. So we'll, like, celebrate our anniversary and, like, his birthday, but also I want to do, like, a beach day with him. Yeah. And, like, camping.
Yeah, Luke and I have been talking about, I'm not kidding, I've been looking forward to the beach since, like, December.
Yes.
Like, Luke and I have been talking about this for such a long time, because, like, we both just want to, honestly, I think right now we're planning on going next week, so hopefully it'll be warm.
Yeah. And
everything. Just, like, driving up to Bethany for a day.
That's amazing.
Going back, I just want to go to the beach so badly.
What do you like doing on the beach?
I like, because when I go, normally, like, I just kind of, like, sit in the sun. I just kind of lie down for, like, 4 hours. And then, like...
Is Luke and not that person?
Well, like, I think, I mean, obviously, like, I have to remember that, like, you know, we're gonna have to, like, do things. Because when I go to the beach, like, I don't have any siblings. So, like, I am, like, anytime I'm on vacation, I'm constantly, like, on, like, parents' side of, like, what's fun and everything. Because, like, it's, like, yeah, like, my parents, like, aren't gonna want to, like, go to, like, the fair or, like, the beach. Like, they just want to sit down and be in the sun for a while. So that's kind of what I always end up doing. But I am excited to be able to, because I was talking to Luke about this. He's like, yeah, like, we can go to the boardwalk, like, we can go, like, find an estate. And I'm like, yes,
he's
like,
very
that
much
sounds
like the,
so
like,
fun.
teenage
like,
side of it. And
I want to
like,
do those things. Yeah. So I'm excited. But I also do want to, like, you know, be able to, like, lie down and just, be in the sun for a bit.
Chill.
Yeah.
I think that's gonna, like, work out a good balance.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, like, you guys balance each other out with, like, that.
Yeah.
In a lot of ways, but also just in beach interests. Beach. My job is beach.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was that an out or is that
I think that was...
What did we talk about? Oh, 5 months ago. Yes, that's an out. Okay.
That was an out. What is your next out? Oh my gosh, also I think our socks kind of match.
Like, same brand. Under Armour ankle socks.
Nice. Not boyfriend socks.
Not boyfriend socks.
These are from Amazon for me,
regular too. Socks. My next out is... I don't know if I actually think that's not... That might be in it. I put Lululemon.
Okay.
But I honestly, like... My thing that's out about... Like, Lululemon is a great brand.
Yeah.
They know what they're doing so well. And, like, they hit the mark... Like, what's that expression? They hit the spot on the mark. Someone's gonna know what I'm talking about. And please correct me. But, like... They hit the nail on the
head.
Yes, that's what I'm looking for.
They hit the mark.
They hit the nail on the head with that. Or they hit the head on the nail.
They hit the nail on the head.
They hit the nail on the head. Yes. They hit the nail on the head with that. Their marketing is great. Like their designs are great. Like everything they're doing is right. It's just that I feel like everyone has it Lululemon. Because there was a couple.
Never owned or.
I haven't either. Like it's too expensive. But
so expensive.
Like I do want it. Like. Just because, like, they have these shorts that have pockets in them. And, like,
I want pockets.
I never have pockets in my athletic shorts. That is.
These have no pockets and it kills me.
Yeah, I know. And so I'm like...
Screw you, Nike. Just kidding. I love you. Please sponsor me.
Please sponsor. And,
oh my gosh. I'm just saying, what if this was sponsored by Nike?
Sponsored by Nike.
Sponsored by Nike.
And, but yeah, and so they're out because everyone else has them right now. Because there was a while when no one really had Lululemon stuff, but now I feel like everyone is having Lululemon again. And I tend to have this problem where I don't like things when they're popular.
I get that. Yeah, you don't want to be like the bandwagon.
Right.
But also sometimes things seem less special when everyone has them. And I get that.
But to go along with that, my other out that kind of goes with that is another out thing that's out is sweatpants and athleisure. This is like, because
this is a hot take
say
for Melanie.
This, but I still am going to wear sweatpants and I still am going to wear athleisure. But I feel like in quarantine, everyone started wearing like sweatpants and athleisure a lot, and then we never really got out of that. And so now, like, in the basic state of, like, I'll see, like, a lot of, like, get ready with me or, like, outfit for the day or, like, videos and stuff. And it's all just, like, sweatpants. And, like,
don't and it can be, like, cute sweatpants, but it's still, like, kind of the, like, lazy day
and it's,
stuff.
like, I miss, like, I think we should bring back, like,
nice
you know, having outfits and, like, you know, jeans. Like, I, like, just, like, you can find jeans that are comfortable, you know.
I love my jeans. They're so comfy.
Those, you do have good jeans. Because you have the American Eagle ones, right? Yeah, those are nice jeans.
Always recommend, I think they're the American Eagle. They call them super high-rise, but they're not that super high-rise. Okay. Like baggy jeans or something like that.
Yeah, those are. I do like your jeans.
Thank you.
I took the jeans that I have. They're like I just have the same jeans in 2 different colors.
Same.
Because they're they're good jeans. It's the Abercrombie 90s high rise or 90s ultra high rise straight leg curve love jeans.
Oh, nice.
Those are really good, but you have to get them like on sale because normally they're like really expensive. But they have a pretty good sale like right after Christmas. So that's when I get them.
That's actually really good to know. I feel like so many brands I like, I only will get on sale. Like, Aerie and American Eagle, I do love, but, like, my jean shorts were probably $60, and that's too much.
Yeah.
All those brands, they are really good, but, like, you can really only hit them on the sale to, like, get, if you want, like, multiple items.
Yeah, that's true.
Because, like, you don't want to be wearing, like, $100 jeans around, because, like, what if something
happens? I'm going to spill something on those.
I spill something on them every time.
Yeah.
I'm a spiller.
I'm a spiller.
Yeah.
That's my own.
I think that's a good out to have. I do want to find, like, some cute lounge shorts or some sweat shorts because, like...
I have some from PacSun. I got some from PacSun that are pretty nice.
PacSun is nice.
Yeah.
I feel like I have this vision in my head of me, like, going over for movie nights with Jack and, like, not having to wear jeans.
Yeah.
And, like, wearing, like, a cute little, like, some sweat shorts and, like, a baggy t-shirt because that sounds so comfy and, like...
Yeah.
I don't know, like, this is my first, like, full summer with, like... a boyfriend, like, Jack, like, I don't know.
That's good.
I just want to, like,
be,
like, all cozy with him, yeah. But, like, other than that, yeah, I think it's nice, and you feel really good when you, like, dress up more.
Yeah. I mean, like, obviously, like, still wear sweatpants, like, be comfortable.
Yeah.
And, like, if you're
Especially,
just relaxing.
like,
but I feel like, just, like, if you're, like, you know, doing something with people or, like, you're, like... You're like going outside, like, just it's nice to dress. I like dressing up, like
it's so fun.
You know, it's fun.
Yeah.
Or like not even like dressing or like just, you know,
like even
clothes
streetwear,
just regular, like clothes that aren't sweatpants but aren't like super fancy. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I know exactly what you mean, and the listeners will too.
They will.
We're all fashion
visual gags that on an audio format.
I low-key might just have like a mom jean versus boyfriend jean as like the photo.
I think it's funny. Yeah.
I think so too.
What's your next in?
My next in is... This is so random, but... I have 2 I could go with. Choose 1 or 2.
2.
Okay. I feel like I'm just talking about Jack now, but... sorry if you're, like, single and this is making you sad, but...
You should talk about your boyfriend. Yeah.
Okay, well... I want to get one of those I Love My Boyfriend t-shirts to ward people off.
Yeah.
Because it's not like I'm, like, out here getting hit on all the time. That would be really weird. But, like, even though I had a really weird experience over the weekend, someone tried to hit on me in, like, D2. It was just so uncomfy, and I was like, please don't talk to me. And he was like, can I take you out? And I was like, I have a boyfriend, and I ran away.
So
I was
disgusting.
trying to get ice cream.
That's a good response. Yeah. Just leave.
Yeah. I was like, I appreciate it, but, like, no. And I think I saw him in the gym today, and I, like, scampered away.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with people shooting their shot. I think that's great.
There can be.
No, there very much can be. Like, if they do it in a respectful way, like, if you're not trying to make me uncomfortable, I'm not going to be, like, mad. But sometimes I'm just getting my ice cream at night at, like, 1 a.m., and I just want to get my ice cream.
Yeah.
And I was, like, with my friends in, like, the little, like, D-Express thing.
That's so uncomfortable. I'm so sorry.
And, like, I don't know. I just think it would be really funny to, like, be out to dinner with friends or, like, go to the gym or things like that.
I wanted to get Luke, like, an I Have a Girlfriend shirt. For the
do it!
But
oh my gosh.
That might be embarrassing for you.
I mean, I think, like, a little part of it might be cringy, and, like, I get that. But
like,
it's really funny,
from
too.
My boyfriend. Like,
yeah. But I want it for myself because, like, I love Jack so much, and he's my, like, lock screen. I have, like, if I hold up my phone to someone, they'll know, but, like... There are a few situations where you know you're going to be surrounded by, like, annoying guys.
Yeah.
And it's like, in those situations, I want a shirt that says, stay away from me, basically.
Yeah.
But also, like, hey, like, I'm not trying to, like, not talk to you because, I hate you. I just don't want to talk to you. Like,
well, it's also, like, every time I'm at the gym and, like, like, sometimes people, like, guys will ask, like, oh, can I work in with you? And I'm like, no. Because I'm like, I don't...
I kind of love that.
I don't want you're not
sweaty,
I have
like,
a boyfriend, like, I don't really like men, and I don't want...
I know
I don't
exactly
wanna,
what
like,
you mean. And, like,
no,
even if they're
and then they kind of
just trying to get their, like,
and it's
workout
like, I know,
done,
and it's like,
still.
it's also like, you asked, like, it's like, I'm allowed to say no.
Yeah.
Like, you shouldn't be mad at me when I say no. And
Yeah.
like and you can tell
Wait
that,
your
like,
turn.
a lot of times they're just kind of like, what? And I'm like, yeah, like, no.
Yeah.
I don't
And, like, I get the point of working
yeah.
in, but sometimes you just don't want a sweaty guy
Right.
sitting in
and
your
it's like,
seat.
This is not, it's just, like, more, you're, like, doing that is only, like, increasing, like, the amount of time that you have.
Exactly.
It's like, I just don't.
Just,
I
like,
don't
let me
wanna
do my
have-
workout,
yeah,
man.
like.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But that's
Again, it's like another thing that's not ill-intentioned, but sometimes you just don't want to have to deal with
It's
men.
just like sometimes it's just uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to be out here being like, I hate men, because, like, that sounds weird, and, like, there are good men, and, like, I have, like,
No offense, man, but
like, brothers,
kind of
and, like,
offense,
I
yeah.
love Jack, and,
Right.
like, there are good people
Yeah.
who are just trying to be respectful and fun. Like, I have, like, friends who are nice, and, like, no hate to them. But there are just so many not great men out there that
Yeah.
I'm like, I just don't want to have to deal with you.
Yeah. That's
Because, like, as women, sometimes people expect us to deal with it. And, like, be polite and, like, be the people pleaser in the situation. Be like, oh, okay, like, sure. Or, like, I'm so sorry, but I don't, like, I have a boyfriend, so I don't want to go. No, you can just say no.
Just
You
no.
can just walk
Yeah.
away.
Yeah.
And, like, a guy shouldn't take that as you to follow you. Like, that's
Yeah.
not your responsibility
I'm
as
so
a
sorry.
woman.
Is that what happened? Did he, like...
Well, he wasn't, like, following me in a creepy way, but,
Okay.
like, I didn't hear him at first, and he, like, kept... Yeah.
Yeah, okay,
And, like, I
okay.
shouldn't have to deal with that.
Right.
Just because he... Like, read the room, man.
Yeah, that's gross. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So, the boyfriend shirt isn't in.
Boyfriend shirt isn't in.
Going back to boyfriend clothes. What's your next one?
I have... We're not gonna have enough time to go through all of these. This is so funny.
We can also do
my
speed
next
round
in,
at some
okay.
point.
My next in is... Actually, I don't think that's really an in. Like, prioritizing, like, prayer
Oh, wow.
instead
That's
of,
a
like,
really good one.
self-care. I feel like I'm still not really good at this, but I've been, like, doing, like, a rosary. I've been, like, praying the rosary every day.
Wow. Dang,
So
that's
it's
very
like
admirable.
there have been days when I, like, miss it and I, like, feel really bad, but I have
Mhm.
been, like, trying to do that because it is also, like, I know that you could, like, I used to be able to be like, yeah, like, I pray, like, at night before bed, but, like, I always, like, fall
get so
asleep and,
distracted.
like, I get distracted, I think, but, like, this is something
Not
that it's, like,
real.
I am forced to, like, thinking about this, like, for, like, 20 minutes of my day.
Yeah.
That's
really
so it's been
good,
nice.
actually.
And, like, Luke and I have been, like, going to daily mass and stuff sometimes, too,
That's
which is good.
Wonderful.
But I say that just because, like, I feel like it's important to remember, like, obviously, like, you know, some forms of self-care are good, like, you know,
Yeah.
like, you know, taking care of yourself and, like, showering, like, that kind of stuff, but it is important
And, like,
to,
if you're, like, really burnt out, like, it's good to do
yeah,
some, but,
like, you know, like, taking a break, like, that's important,
Yeah.
but it's also important to, like, remember that, like, you can't be expecting, like, all these things to change about you if you're not
putting
like,
in the work.
putting in the, like, you do have to, like, put in the work for it,
Yeah.
and it's, like, you're gonna get out of that, like, you can't be asking to get out so many things if you're not really putting that much in.
I really like that, actually.
Yeah, and I think also too, like, remember it's not just, like, don't be, like, and I try to do this with, like, my New Year's resolutions this year, like, I not, like, don't have too many things that are external, like, try to, like, think of things that are, like, internal things that you can be doing, and so I think, like, praying more is kind of being helpful.
I really like that, actually.
Yeah.
I think that's a good reminder, because I'm going to be so real. I have not had, like, a very, like, I think I need more accountability in that. I ideally want to pray more, but I don't know how I want to pray more, because I feel like the rosary, as, like, great as it is, I've never really felt, like, some specific connection to it.
It's
and I
taking
feel
some
like,
time to, like,
yeah.
be like that, yeah.
I feel like I want to figure out some way that feels, like, sustainable to start with.
Yeah.
So I've heard a lot of people talk about, like, the Bible in a Year podcast,
Yeah.
and so I do follow it, but I haven't started. Maybe I need to, like, I need a little kick in the pants with that.
Do you know about, like, the Hallow app?
I do. My mom likes it.
Yeah, because I don't really use it as much anymore, like, but it was helpful for me, like, at the beginning of the year, like, just having, like, someone, like, to guide you along, like, as you're
Yeah.
praying, But eventually, like, I didn't need it anymore because I was like, okay, well, like, now I want to be, like, thinking about this by myself and not with, like, a random voice.
Guided, yeah.
But they do have, like, a lot of, like, they have, like, you know, regular, like, structured prayers, but they also just have, like, you know, like, morning, like, meditation and, like, you know, some prayer, and then, like, you also have, like, it gives you, like, space, like, minutes to, like, think about, or, like, be praying and, like, thinking about things that you want to be praying about.
I really like
I would think about that, too.
It's a good suggestion. I feel like internally I think I have some resistance to it because it's like it's not part of my routine, and part of me wants to just keep my routine of like, oh, I don't think about this too much, but I know that I should. And I know that when I do like pray, like my Bible study at one point, they the Bible study leader had us pray like 7 minutes a day and like text a friend and be like, hey, I did it. And that was like a really good week.
That's a good, like, that's
and
a
I
good
enjoyed
accountability.
it. Yeah. And I want to get that back.
If you need to text
I was
me.
about to say, Melanie, do you want to be my prayer accountability partner? Okay. Yeah. So prayers in, accountability is in. Maybe that'll be my summer goal, actually.
It's a good goal.
I really like that. Thank you, Melanie. You just inspired me.
I'm so glad.
Okay. Now I feel like my summer has a little more purpose, honestly.
Good. That's good.
Do you want to maybe speed run through our last few?
Speed run.
What are...
Did you... I just went. You could go.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just like, do you want to do like in, out, or something? I don't know.
Yeah, that's just gonna be funny. Okay, you go first.
Oh, okay.
You do in, and then I say like in, and then you do out. I say out, and then we'll just. Okay.
My next in is Post Malone.
That's Luke really likes the Post Malone song. He likes it. Okay, in anklets.
Oh, I like that. Yes, let's go jewelry. Okay, my next out is charge. The plug.
Out the color green.
You're wearing green.
I know.
Okay, next ins. Driving. I got my license.
Oh, yay.
I love driving.
Yeah.
What's your
in sorbet.
I like that. The non-dairy option.
Non-dairy.
Out running. I just don't enjoy it. I like walks, but running is not it.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Out skincare / makeup products that aren't cruelty free.
Ooh, yes. Melanie and I have been talking about this, but she's been buying some cruelty free stuff.
I think it's important. It's not that hard. Just don't test on animals.
Yeah, no, literally.
It's not that difficult.
Just
Don't
do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do it.
Okay.
In dorm toasters.
In wraparound porches.
I love this. This is so random, but I'm here for it. I think this might be my last out, but I can.
I do ends.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's probably good though.
Yeah.
That, like, feels good. You're filling your life up with good stuff. I'm gonna write down your ends as well, or like get your list later because I like them. Wearing what I think other people are gonna like when I'm trying to figure out my style, because there's definitely like trends I like, but there's some that I just want to have because other people like them.
Yeah, that's true.
What's your next out?
Out is ruched dresses.
Oh.
I've never had any, but I don't like them.
I like it. See? You don't have to wear what other people like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go, Melanie.
Thank you.
See, she knows what she likes. Bluey is my next in.
That's a good end.
Yeah.
I did watch some Bluey.
You did? Yeah.
It like just was recommended to me, and I was like, oh, like Mary likes this, and and then I found out that Bluey was a girl.
Yeah, I just got a text of, wait, Bluey's a girl? I was like, yes. Everyone thinks it's a boy.
They're blue. I just assumed.
Y'all, we gotta. Here's my next out is. Yeah.
and like the are they Australian or British? I don't even.
They're Australian.
It took me a while the accents were so. I was like, this is.
Were you not expecting accents?
Hearing children have like really sophisticated accents is so funny to me.
Right?
Like it's like you're a child.
You shouldn't
speak
have
better
an
than
accent.
I do. Yeah.
What are you doing?
Anyway.
What's your next in?
In girl-focused marketing on sodas. I'm talking about like Poppy or like Olipop.
I haven't seen that, but I like it.
It's like they know what they're doing. They're doing a good job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
Anyway.
I can't think of any more outs at the moment. I don't have any written down, but I'm gonna keep thinking about ins.
My next out is thin sunglasses.
Oh. Do you want those chunky ones we found then?
I do like the chunky ones.
We found some, like, really, really chunky ones.
I don't
remember
like
the
those,
frames were, like, this thick.
Yeah.
They're, like, an inch thick for people who can't see.
Yeah.
People who can't see, people who... Everyone listening. There we go.
What's
sounded so wrong. What?
What's your next one?
I was thinking about this earlier, but braiding my hair, like doing one ponytail holder, a braid, and then another ponytail holder. It's because I thought my hair wasn't long enough for that, and then I tried it yesterday at the gym, and I was like, oh, it is.
Yeah.
And it, like, it stays so much better. Like, it's falling out right now because I have bangs that are, like, popping out in, like, layers. But it still stays in better than any other braid ever has. So, what's your next one?
In Strawberry Lemonade.
That's so fun. I love it. Do you want to just, like, continue your list? Because I've got nothing.
I only have...
I'll try to think of some more, but...
TikTok.
Oh, that's a good one.
In Minimizing Possessions.
Oh, Melanie.
Renee Rapp.
Yes! Oh, I remember my last in. Sabrina Carpenter.
Yeah.
Wait, so Renee Rapp?
Renee Rapp, Luke is gonna be laughing. She's so cool. Like, she's so funny. I saw the Mean Girls movie. Yes. And, like, ever since then, I've been like, oh my gosh, like, she's so cool. And there's this video of Renee Rapp, like, covering Love on Top by Beyonce. And I'm not kidding. I've watched that video, like, 50 times.
Good.
Like, 50. Like, she's so good. Like, and she performed on, she was a musical guest on SNL, like, a couple months ago. And she did Snow Angel, and it was really good.
I love when she called,
Renee Rapp
Robert Pattinson Baby Girl.
Oh, gosh.
Oh my gosh, I have my next in, but after this all. But no, Renee Rapp is so cool. I got into a couple of her songs lately, and I understand what the hype is about. Yeah. She's just so cool, and she's funny, and she's like,
her voice is good too.
Yeah. She also, like, has an attitude, but, like, a really good one.
Yeah.
As in, like, she's sassy in the way that, like, challenges really stupid stuff. And she was, like, calling that one guy out in an interview. She was like, this guy Dave or Dan or something, he was so creepy to my friend. Screw you, whoever you are. And, like, yeah, call people out.
That's funny.
Call out men's bad behavior.
Yeah.
But, my in is Sabrina Carpenter because Espresso, but also I started listening to, like, Vicious, and, like, I knew Nonsense and Feather, but, like, there was another one, too. I just, like, I think so many people liked her that I also didn't want to get on the bandwagon, but I did get on the bandwagon. It's
I used to listen to her, like, in high school, because she has, like, a couple other albums before then. But yeah, she's like,
awesome.
she has her live. I really wish that, like, whenever she does, like, a live performance of the song, it is always so much better than, like, the recorded one. Just because I feel like her voice is so good, but she doesn't, like, she tends to not, like, sing, like, as powerfully as she does live.
Yeah.
As she does in the recording. Because in the recording, you can tell it has a lot of, like, effects and stuff on it.
Yeah.
But I'm like, no, like, your real voice is, like,
she's incredible.
Yeah.
She's so good.
But yeah.
That's my last one.
Okay, I have two.
No, go for them.
Last in is YouTube/long form content.
I love it.
Because I'm really tired of, like, 60-second, like,
reels.
Like, I
tidbits,
think my brain is, like,
my brain is fried.
Explode. Yeah. And so I'm like, I need to start, like, I've been watching more, like, I really, like, I think we talked about this, like, my favorite YouTuber is, like, Hannah Elise, and I've been watching her for, like, a long time now.
I like her.
But she tends to do more, like, long form, like, kind of more, like, soft content rather than, like,
I think,
reels.
Yeah. People talk about, like, how reels are and TikTok are, like, messing up our brain.
It did. Like, because even when I watch, like, if I'm, like, sitting down, like, watching a movie or, like, watching TV,
I can't watch movies anymore.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, oh, I'm bored. I'm gonna go on my phone. I'm literally watching a movie. Like,
yeah. And, like, this is so random, but I keep wanting to watch, like, Disney Channel original movies. And, like, I really want to watch Tangled, but I haven't been able to sit down and just do it. Let me know if you want to do that one night this week, because I need to just actually do it. Yeah. I also have cinnamon rolls that I bought to just bake. Do you want to have a cinnamon roll Tangled night if you have a free night this week? Yeah. Before I
back.
Leave. We'll hang out over the summer.
My last in is libraries.
Yes! I'm actually going to the library after this. Like,
because,
the public library.
Yeah, because I feel like I think it's great that people, like, brought back, like, bookstore, like, because Barnes & Noble was going to go out of business, and then, like, Book Talk happened, and then now people started buying books.
I'm really glad.
Which is good. Like, I am really happy about, like, people buying books again, but also at the same time, like, I need to stop spending money on books. Like, I need to be better about, like, instead of being like, oh, there's a book I want to read, let me buy it. Oh, there's
then
a book I want to
read it
read
again.
Yeah, let me get it from the library. Because when am I going to reread these?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes I do, but, like...
Right, yeah. Like,
I definitely bought books that I'm like, I'm never reading that again.
Yeah, there are, like, some books that are, like, cool to own, you know? And I'm like, yeah. But, like,
I have multiple
other things
copies
I'm
of
like...
Pride and Prejudice.
like, it's like, I don't need to be buying everything.
Yeah, I get that.
But, yeah, that's my last in.
It's a good one.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's a good one to end on. I do have to go in a couple minutes.
I have class in.
But when do you have class?
I class at 12:30.
Okay, same. I have to, like, set something up at 12, but real quick, I just want to say, I can't remember. What are 5 things on your summer bucket list?
Beach day.
Yes.
I also want to go, Luke and I want to go to Unique. Because I've never been there before, but Luke has.
Yeah.
And it kind of scares me.
It scares me too.
Yeah.
To be real. I walked in and the mannequin was covered in, like, weird stuff.
Oh, goodness. Okay.
It was like a baby doll head with, like... anyway.
Okay.
Continue.
Yeah, all right.
It'll be good, though. It'll be good.
Yeah. I mean, the main thing is that I just want to go to the beach. What else do I want to do?
They can be, like,
I want to go to Six Flags.
I like that.
And then... Or, like, some form of, like, roller coaster park type thing. I also want to be better. I want to finally finish I've been crocheting the Taylor Swift cardigan sweater. I want to finally finish that.
Here for it.
And what was that? That was 4 things?
I think that was 4. Wait, beach,
cardigan, Six Flags.
Unique.
I do want to read more. I also I guess also, like, the prayer thing. I want to be better at.
That's good.
Like,
that's a good one.
Being more present in prayer and everything. Because I feel like sometimes I'll let my mind wander.
Real.
And I'm like, I want to be better at, like, focusing. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna keep the prayer thing as an overarching because I already thought of mine. But prayer's definitely still there. But yeah, beach day.
Yeah.
Trader Joe's trips all the time.
Yeah.
Because I love Trader Joe's more than anything.
Mm-hmm.
Camping with Jack.
That's fun. Yeah.
I want to make ice cream.
Oh.
I've done it before, like the loaf pan type where it's like condensed milk and heavy whipping cream, and it tastes really good.
Yeah. Luke and I were just talking about this. We want to get, like, you know, like the Ninja, like, ice cream maker.
Yes,
yeah.
You should do it. I love making ice cream and I love eating ice cream. The last thing was I want to go to, like, some not like solo dance classes, but like salsa classes with Jack or something, or like swing dancing.
That's fun.
I think it's just really fun, and it's like I've gone to salsa nights with my friends here, but like I want to go with Jack. We've talked about it too, like how we both want to, like, learn that.
It's a fun thing.
Yeah, so that's my summer bucket list.
Good things. Yeah.
Okay. So thank you so much, Melanie, for being on the podcast.
Thank you for having me.
Sometimes in pods I hear people say, like, where can I find you? Is there anywhere that you would want to share? Like your Pinterest or something? It's also okay if not.
If you know me, you know where to find me.
Exact. That's a good answer.
Yeah.
As always, you can find the podcast at sign listen_to_May, spelled MEA, on Instagram. Follow us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Thank you again for being on, Melanie.
Thank you so much. This is so fun.
This was so fun. I loved our ins and outs. Yeah. So that's our year recap.
Yay.
Thanks for listening. Bye.